Okay. Alright, let's give this another try. We're talking about hope. Humble ceremonies. Fuck off. Raise them taxes. Look at that money. Under the new... Yep. We have an extravagant budget surplus. When the bar is full, the extra money goes to a new sovereign wealth fund. And it's used to buy shares in existing companies. Basically, we slowly and legally socialize the means of production. Really? Oh, that's cool. Corporations and billionaires moving wealth to offshore tax havens. I have a plan. I'm here. Curb evasions. They should exchange yeah, make it happen. Look, some people deserve to be fired, but there should always be a just cause. Federally mandated. Yeah, alright. Notifying you the Iraqi government is calling for foreign troops to leave. We'll leave. Surely we shouldn't leave. We're leaving. Supreme Court is dominated by old conservatives. I don't think we have enough congressional support to... No, we don't. You have any other ideas? We can limit Supreme Court justice. Each president appoints 2 members, which replace most senior ones. Yeah, you know what? I like that idea. At your earliest convenience, let's re-examine the budget. Space Force. Cut. Sovereign Wealth Fund is growing. Where should we invest it? Renewables? Biotech. Renewables. Yeah, definitely renewables. Mining asteroids will make everybody rich. That's how the economy works. Subsidize. Everybody rich. Not. I'm actually down for subsidizing this. Motion to cancel student debt. Yep. We've failed a generation. Yep. Cancel all student debt. Let's provide swift pathway to... Yep. Poor people rely on public defenders. Guess what? They're underfunded, so folks end up with shitty pleas. Increase the funding. It was a time to tackle the housing crisis? Let's try. We propose a big trust fund. Let's try it. Switzerland is refusing to comply. Sanction them? I'm just gonna say... Well, we're not losing your vote here. We are losing some money, though. Whatever, fuck Switzerland. As well as kind of fuck off. Democracy is cool. Let's make election day a national holiday. Yes! I got radicalized in an academic conference. It's time to open our borders. They exist only to protect colonial privilege. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'd still win. Open the border. What do you mean by class war? Oh, you know what I mean by class war. Why do bad guys always get away with it? Raise penalties for polluters and pipeline leaks now. Say yes, or they have good lawyers. Yeah, sure. We'll raise the fines. There's so many superfunded sites in the country. We have to clean them up or I will literally die. They are sacrifice zones or clean them up. Clean them up, we'll lose this money, but gain us support? Sure. The biggest tax haven in the United States. Yeah, we'll help people investigate us. Oh no, we have a deficit. It's fine. We'll just defund the fighter jet programs and bam, no deficit. Nuclear arsenal modernization? Cut it. Gun nuts hate you? Let's go shooting. Where should we go? Hunting? Gun range. Well, no one will like it if we go to a gun range. We'll gain some support if we go hunting. Choose your weapon carefully. AK-47. Oh, hey, the voters' values are changed every time you play. Because last time, this son of a bitch was way back here. This time, the AR-15 is still the right choice. My friend, please don't go to the karaoke fundraiser for the Fraternal Order of Police. Cops are workers. No, they're not. The future of transport. Garbage. If we crack down on gun exports, we may curb the crime and violence that many immigrants are fleeing. Okay, so this would... Some security, law, and order people would like this. The Christian... I assume this is traditionalist. Yeah, the traditionalists don't like this. The internationalists like this, and this laissez-faire... Yeah, capitalist back here doesn't like it. Yeah, fuck them. Crack down on it. It'd lose money, but not much. Mandatory minimum sentences are only added to adding to mass incarceration. The Department of Justice can abandon them for federal prosecutions. Yeah, alright. For a swift transition of renewables, we need to create a new agency. Yep. Federal Stability Oversight Council detected an explosive growth of leveraged lending and collateral loan obligations. What? Banks are lending money to heavily indebted companies. The high-risk loans are then packaged and resold. Very 2008. God bless them, or 2008. A good year for indie music, but also the global financial crisis. Indie music? Oh no! Oh yeah, we can tighten lending standards, but the risk is another federal financial meltdown is real. Tighten it. Turbines everywhere. Yeah, we build turbines. Legalize pot. Let people with marijuana-related convictions out of jail. Invest revenues in communities fucked over by the war on drugs. Co-ops for marijuana businesses. Yep. Raise taxes on CEOs. Yep. Polls are clear. We need a pet in the White House. Cat? Dog. Well, no one gets mad here. I guess dog. Personally, I'm a cat person. If I'm being real with you, I'm a cat person. But we can get these dumbass traditionalists a little bit closer to us. Why not? Russia is expanding its cyber warfare capacity. Permission to cyber upgrade our cyber operations. What? I'll break it down Barney style. They're messing with computers because we kick their ass on every other front. I can say yes. Okay. The reason this is a bad idea is the Department of DOD, the Department of Defense, really has no idea what the fuck cybersecurity means. What the Department of Defense and the United States government does when they're talking about cyber warfare and cybersecurity is contracting out to cybersecurity companies and using them to provide services. It's a bunch of boomers who don't understand basic like operation security or basic data security. They think cyber is what Baron is good at. Yeah, I forgot about that. Baron's very good at the cyber. Oh God. I'm gonna say no. Fuck it. Native American tribe is suing the state for authorizing an oil pipeline on their land. Controversial. Settle with them or fight them? I don't know what fight means in this context. I said settle last time. No, not you. You care about civil rights, social activism. I'm assuming that settlement is good. Can you just cancel the pipeline? I think that's what this is. We have to reroute that pipeline and pay reparations. Yep. Carbon tax is a beautiful way. Yeah, I love carbon tax. Bad reputation going around the elites? Befriend a billionaire. Kill the million. Wait a minute. I forgot about this. These fucking free market dummies love it when I hate on the billionaires, but also love it when I buddy up to the millionaires. Yeah, they're class enemies. Midterms are upon us. We're doing fine, dude. Got a 2/3 majority. We maintain the same number of seats in Congress. And then this curse song comes on. Baron Trump playing Counter-Strike 1.6 in a Peruvian cyber cafe. Top secret. Israel is preparing to attack Gaza. It's a retaliation against Hamas's very, very tiny, insulting rocket. Yeah, we're gonna dissuade them. Cable from Jerusalem. Very tiny rocket equals existential threat to Israel. You anti-Semite. Attack launch, by the way. We're condemning them. Wow, were you guys visited by the 3 ghosts of human rights? Care to join this resolution condemning Israel? Yeah, so, there is a United Nations resolution condemning Israeli treatment of Palestine and Gaza particularly. The United States is the only member, except Israel, who refused to sign it. And because we are on the, Security Council, we even vetoed it. So this is really, really fucking funny. Yeah, you know what? I'll sign on to it. This is gonna blow your mind. You could even suspend military aid to Israel to add weight to this resolution. Yep. UN unanimously condemns the attack on Gaza. Here's why the entire world is wrong. Palestinians are also Semitic. Yep. America joins the United Nations program against Israel. What is even going on? Create a task force for graffiti and littering. Doesn't address crime, but it lowers the perception of crime. Graffiti is art or clever? No, graffiti's art. A rural America has been neglected by Democrats. There's a lot we can do there. Let me help you. Yeah. Farming's gotten a big get big or get out deal. Bust monopolies and we'll all be merry. Yeah, dude! Nice economy you have there. Be a shame if something happened to it. That a threat? Of course not, but all these taxes and regulations are pissing off Wall Street. You are playing with fire, comrade. Oh, noted. Investments are languishing, so I prepared a economic development package, cash and near cash incentives. Nope. Nope. Boost CO2 emissions, we're not doing that. Let's invest in big solar. Do it. Farmers got heaps of land. With a little help, we can grow energy alongside crops. Yep. Green New Deal is killing legacy industries. Make sure workers aren't screwed over. Give fossil fuel workers 5 years of their former salary. It's fair. It's a lot, but it's fair. I bet if politicians had to publish their tax returns, they'd be less inclined to use and defend tax havens. Yeah, dude. Manufacturers are making recycling so painful. Hit them with a take-back program and they'll behave. I mean, they won't listen, but we'll give it a try. Sounds cheesy, but planting trees helps the environment, so let's plant trees. Student loan cancellation primarily benefited the middle class. This is so fucking loud on my end. This is killing me. I have the desktop audio set to negative 20 decibels, and it's still pretty loud. Your student loan cancellation primarily benefited the middle class. You better have something for workers, too. Sorry to interrupt. Constituents are anxious. Will you push for Medicare for all? Yeah. Single payer? Let's do it. Socialized healthcare is actually slavery. Weird, the estate tax is full of loopholes. It's almost like it's designed by very wealthy people. What can close the loopholes? Death tax. The death tax deserves to die. Americans brace for latest expropriation. The left must keep lefting. Dow Jones plunges 800 points. Proof that socialism doesn't work. Question, you once said billionaires should not exist. Literally. I mean, okay, I'm gonna say figuratively here because we won't lose any support. I'll cop out. I'll get some Twitter posters mad. Are we in a deficit? Only Republicans are allowed to blow big holes in the budget. We're the responsible. Fuck off. I'm not a Democrat. An offer you can't refuse. Get us tax-exempt development zones, and we'll start businesses. Yeah, but you'll raise CO2 emissions, so no. Some Democrats are joining Republicans in a call for moderation and fiscal responsibility. Yeah, well, they are Democrats. Yeah, you gotta play the game a little bit. Yes, exactly. Can we overturn the Muslim ban? Yeah, dog. Imagine a 5% tax on every financial transaction. It'd limit speculation and raise a lot of revenue. Huh. That's a 0.5% tax. I'm like, 5%'s high. Half a percentile. Sure, let's try it. New study by the Friedman Free Market Institute. The financial transaction tax is a tax on your savings. No, it isn't. Your pro-labor agenda convinced millions of working non-class voters to get back into party politics. Yeah, dude. Wall Street is on strike, investors dump assets, stocks dip down, retirement funds lose value, grandmas get upset. Everybody disliked that. Solar panels on the White House. Jimmy Cat did it first. Yeah, we'll install them. Have you thought about a gift to bring at the sweet ambassador swearing-in ceremony? A pet eagle or an antique gun? Pet eagle. What are you gonna wear to tomorrow's rally? A suit or a t-shirt? A suit. Why not? Sharing economy, man. We can reduce car use by letting Uber do their thing. Regulate Uber or... Regulate Uber. Wind turbines are killing birds. That's not true, but... You know what? I have you lock and key. That's propaganda. Aircraft carriers? Let's cut the number we have in half. Shouldn't the America people be happy about the Eagle, though? Yeah, you'd think, but they'd rather me have a gun. Tax house flippers, add a penalty for empty homes, give tax breaks to folks who are being priced out of their neighborhood. Let's do it. It's redistricting time. I was thinking, why don't we hire Jerry Salamander? Jerry Salamander? To redraw electoral districts in our favor. That's unfair, or gerrymander everything. Listen, turnabout's fair play. I'm not above a little corruption. Budget item, black budget. It's a secret. I support. Wait, what is it? It's a secret. I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. I'm joking, of course. Will tell me. CIA, NSA, secret wars, illegal detention centers, the sensitive, the embarrassing, the unpopular. Cut it! Here's a no-brainer. Police should be more diverse and live in the communities that they serve. Yep. Opening southern borders increased drug and human trafficking. We should tighten controls. Not needed or fair enough. Sure. Not to stop people at the border, just to check people at the border. Can't believe we're still fighting for abortion access. Please fully fund Planned Parenthood? Hell yeah, dude. Uppity folks are riled up about corn syrup. That's no good for farmers. You gotta raise subsidies. I don't gotta. I absolutely do not gotta. Alright, presidential elections. I've been reelected, and I gained seats in Congress. I'm ecstatic that people are giving you an even stronger mandate to lead this country. Comment about the blackface incident. I'm outraged. The traditionalists hate this. I can say it's different. No, I don't need your support anymore. Goodbye. Goodbye. I won my second term. I can do unpopular things now. Senor Garcia, blink 3 times if somebody shoved marijuana up your ass. Having trouble connecting with Christians? Visit the Pope. Yeah, let's do it. And then I'll say the line about everybody fucking everybody that apparently traditionalists like. Support our presence in Afghanistan is near zero. Even conservative vets are advocating for withdrawals. End the endless war. Fossil fuel workers get priority placement in Green New Deal job? Absolutely. Is that boofing? Well, I mean, if it could be boofing. It depends on how you're shoving them up your ass. We should play golf or basketball? I'm gonna play golf. I already talked about golf being something that in semi-arid and arid regions shouldn't exist, but we're playing politics. Publishing tax returns have made our base realize that we are in fact quite wealthy. Wow, imagine that. The desert solar plants have a low problem with dust. Employ more people. Y'all gotta support organic farming, make it real and cheap, not just an uppity brand. Hell yeah. Enough with vague retraining BS. If obsolete workers want to retrain, offer them free college education. Hell yeah, dude! 500,000 Americans live in the street. House them and rich folks will stop bitching about them. Yeah, alright. Let's create an international fund to support the investigation of tax evaders. IRSs of the world unite! We must impose complete transparency regarding ownership of offshore companies. Yep, make them disclose. Infighting alert, a batch of leftist candidates are challenging our party incumbents. Don't endorse them. Endorse them. It'd be a shame if medical research came to a halt because you killed all the healthcare industry's profits. It's already publicly funded. A party divided, meme-wielding millennials unseat venerable centrists. Oh, more congressional control. Nice. Our wealth tax is disincentivizing the wealth from hoarding wealth. They're spending like crazy. That's great for the economy. A cable from the Cayman Isles. Money laundering is part of our cultural heritage. You're being insensitive. Well, embargo them. Investors are avoiding the financial transaction tax by trading abroad. We need to coordinate internationally, call the European Union. Our healthcare plan could cover long-term care, mental health, and substance abuse. Wouldn't that be nice? That's a great idea. The health insurance industry is spending millions in attack ads and lobbyings. Some Democrats are defecting. Well, fuck them. We can make healthcare completely free at the point of service, no bills, no co-payments, a dream. And we will! Let's put pressure on our trading partners. Fee on imported goods that we deem pollution intensive. That does sound protectionist, but I'll do it. Half of Amazon workers are being replaced by robots. The other half are paid peanuts for shutting this down. Hell yeah, dude. Amazon workers on strike, or inalienable shopping rights are in jeopardy. Will you include dental and vision coverage in Medicare for all? We'd be even better than Canada. Of course. What would we be if not showing up Canada? Crisis on Wall Street. Markets plunge, government regulators warned about risky leverage lending. Okay, I don't care. A handful of banks are solely responsible for the financial crisis, but they're big too to fail. Bail them out. No. Well, this time we can take them over. Bank nationalization is actually common. Nationalize the banks! It's curious how tax audits for the rich have been steadily declining. What if we increase them? Do it. Do you want to cut jobs? Cut corporate taxes and they'll happen. That's just how the economy works. I trust your expertise. Yeah, I don't buy it. Nice try. What if we tax capital gains from stocks at the same rate as income? Yes! We're printing money like the Weimar Republic here. Could you try to contain the deficit, please? It's contained. I just contained it. It's interesting what they changed the names of and what they just say is a real world thing. Yeah, no, that's Canada, that's the Cayman Islands. These people, though, these resemble people. I think it's for, weird legal reasons. I guess we could bring a couple of factories back to the US. No deal. Powerful people are plotting a smear campaign. I don't care. Financial transaction tax killed high-frequency trading. Nothing to worry about. It was just speculation. I mean, mostly, yeah. 2 million Americans are at risk of eviction right now. Give them tenant protections and support in court. Yep. Give legacy workers housing assistance. Some jobs just aren't coming back. Folks may have to lose. Housing for all. Public housing has a bad rep because projects are underfunded. What do? Fund them. Amazon workers are occupying warehouses now. They're wrecking the whole economy. Let's negotiate. We demand better living wages, better benefits, a plan to put Amazon under public ownership within 10 years. Yeah, dude. That is not reasonable. When the strike is over, Amazon will meet all the demands, but will stay private. That's a compromise? Nah, socialize Amazon. So we can gradually buy Amazon stocks and put workers' representatives on the board of directors. Pricey, priceless. Buy the means, seize the means. Seize the means! I'm afraid that's still unconstitutional. We ought to provide a just compensation as per Fifth Amendment. Fine. What about a 70% tax on earnings above $10 million? That's what we used to do in the 70s, tax the rich. The government will take most of your earnings when you become a multi-millionaire. Are we still subsidizing oil exploration? Isn't that 20th century? Well, we can stop, sure. Capital gains controls are working? Investors are upset, but they can't move their money easily abroad. Oh boy, midterms are here again. Are you ready? Yeah, dog. You maintain the same number of seats in Congress. Your reforms are popular, but the optics could be better. You should probably condemn communism. Nah, communism good. Renewable energy sources are intermittent. We need to invest in energy storage. Yep. Now farmers can't even fix their own tractors without breaking the law. Plain greed, if you ask me. You have the right to repair. Darn Monsanto controls near about all seeds. You have to reform patents because this ain't working for us. Yep. Geothermal energy, less iconic and competitive than other renewables, still pretty clean. Yep. The gender pay gap is still a thing, and it shouldn't be. Reintroduce a Paycheck Fairness Act, a step in the right direction. Equal pay for equal work. Scandalgate! Leaked email revealed the Democrat Party's dirty secrets. Regarding Scandalgate, are you apologizing to the offended sex worker? Sure, why not? I apologize. Scandalgate email revealed they're illegal immigrants interning for the government. Affirmative action? Minutia. Called affirmative action. Wow, who knew tighter tax audits on the rich would recover so much lost revenue? Who knew? Oh my god, that was a lot. Bad climate for business. Capital divestment triggers crisis layoffs. Alert, one of our drones was hacked and is now drawing penises in the sky. Biggest humiliation since Vietnam. Love it. Unbelievable. It turns out when you legalize immigrants, they start paying income tax. Wow. What about all the private jet flights emerged from the Scandalgate leak? We have to travel or we'll fly less. We'll piss off the environmentalists. Taxing financial transactions reduce trading volume. Revenues are lower than we hope. That's fine. Billionaires are now unable to trade artwork in order to dodge taxes. The art world is doomed. Take $1 billion, kid. I like how $1 billion is like just a tiny, tiny margin. Nobody's given so much money to the arts. You're welcome. Judging by Scandalgate receipts, you seem awfully concerned for your personal safety. It's normal. I overindulged. It's normal. All that fake plant-based meat is damaging cattle industry. Ban it for good. No, it's sustainable. I'm no fan of inspections, but Donald Skunk has lowered food standards and screwed up honest folk. Raises standards. Scandalgate is distracting and we need to stop talking about it. Sure, whatever. Banks we nationalize are doing better now. Should we re-privatize them? Absolutely not! Then can we use them to stimulate sectors of the economy we deem important? Where should we invest our money? Green tech or industry? Green tech, baby! Is America ready to cover gender-affirming medical procedures for trans people? Yeah, dude! Dang, some hospitals depend on inflated prices to be profitable. Now they're shutting down. Save them. Billionaires rush to philanthropy. I'd rather give everything to the opera than fund this government. Energy storage needs to be much cheaper to make renewables reliable. Okay. Housing segregation belongs to our racist past. Tell municipalities inclusionary zoning or no federal funds. Yep. A very nice side effect of ending wars is we have less veterans to heal and more resources for everybody. Old miners aren't going to learn to code. Offer them a generous early retirement. They deserve it. Whoopee, as single payer, we were able to better negotiate prices with health providers and Big Pharma. What do you mean? Prices went down? Dude, private health insurances are going out of business. You better invest in worker retraining. Yeah, that sounds fair. Boom, national cap on rent increases. Stomp those shitty landlords. Stomp them. Energy created with taxpayer money had better be sold to municipal and worker-owned utilities. Power to the workers. We're overtaxing our wealthy donors. Please give them an itty-bitty tax cut. Fuck you. Companies that import meat and pass it as American. Really? They can import meat and pass it off as American? Trade agreements are messed up. Yeah, that's a little fucked up. Enforce labels. The influx from the open border is putting stress on our welfare system. I recommend a major investment. Sure, okay. Fine, we're moving our Cayman Islands back to the United States, but we expect a tax break. Nah. The expansion of Medicare is going well. You only have to allocate a little more budget to it. Pretty please? Yeah, dude. You got it. Medicare for all is doomed to fail. Trust me, I work for the health insurance industry. The war on coal is real. Green New Deal keeps destroying our jobs. Oh, okay. Your subsidied renewables made offshore drilling unprofitable. Here's some mass layoffs. Because of your absurd tax gap, wow, I'm just getting all of these layoffs at once. CEOs are now making only 50 times more than the average employee. Time flies, we're at the end of your presidency. I'm glad it's over. Change is stressful. Fuck you. Good job, comrade. Working class is more organized and militant than ever. We're building socialism as we speak. This is awesome. We met our emissions targets and proved that decarbonization is possible. All fiscal conservatives predicted doom and gloom, but we're leaving office with a budget surplus. Your approvings are stellar. If we don't mess it up, we'll have another Democratic president after you. End of simulation. But wait, this was only one of 18 quintillion possible scenarios. Ready for the next one? No. No, I've gone for about an hour. I've won. I think I'm done with this. I just wanted to take a look at this. This game was $5. I got an hour out of it. Worth. Also, it's just insanely loud. No, I'm good. I'm good. Cute game, yeah. Democratic Socialism Simulator. I think this has a lot of a promise of being a teaching tool for people who aren't as belligerently socialist as I am, right? A lot of those issues and policies and things that come up, and of course there's no music here, a lot of folks might not be aware of, or aware of the ways that they interact with other moving parts of, you know, our society. And it's super, super interesting. It's for the libs. I think it is. I think it is, especially because it's repeatedly emphasized that we are a Democrat, and this is Democratic Socialism Simulator. It's a little like, this is a gateway tool, right? This isn't Mao Simulator 2021. This is Bernie Simulator 2020. And if you look at it that way, you know, I'm very happy with it. That was fun. That was pleasing. That was a nice little escapist fantasy. Most of I think, it's a little generous in how successful you are at combating capital, especially capital leaving the United States in response to reforms. I think it's a little optimistic in terms of how these policies would actually play out. I think a game like oh my god, what Suzerain is a more critical and accurate representation of what happens when you challenge capital and challenge old power. You get a real fight. This is optimistic, as many democratic socialists are. No. It's really interesting. Yeah, if people want to check it out, again, it's on Steam. It's very cheap. Ah, I closed that window, huh? Okay, well, let's two-stream Democratic Socialism Simulator. Bam! It's like, what? $3. It's $3 American dollars right now. It's overly generous, but sometimes you gotta do a little lying to convert the libs. Yeah, and like, the way it's described is it borrows its interface from the dating app Tinder and the popular game series Reigns. Lasts about 20-30 minutes. You don't have to be an experienced player. Yeah, it's cute. I love that the artist, the fucking bird, the raven, showed up all of once just to be like, what about me? And throw money at it. Yeah, it's super cute. It's been out for just over a year, only like 48 reviews on Steam. So yeah. Let's check out Moli Industria. You made anything else? No. Who are you? Moli Industria. Oh. Go to your about section. Mole Industria. Soft industry, soft factory, a projection of reappropriation of video games, a project of reappropriation of video games, a call for the radicalization of popular culture, an independent game developer. Since 2003, we produce artisanal remedies to the idiocy of mainstream entertainment in the form of short, experimental games. Products range from satirical business simulators, McDonald's video game oligarchy, to meditations on labor and alienation. Every day the same dream, unmanned, from playable theories, to build a better mousetrap, a short history of the gays, to agitprop games, democratic socialism simulator, casual games for protesters, phone story. This is very cool. At the very least, I haven't reviewed it yet because this was me first playing it. At the very least, I'm gonna follow them on Twitter. And I think that's it for today. Very cute game. I'm definitely gonna check out the rest of their games and catalog because this is good vibes and not enough good socialist vibes. So the People's Review, yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out. Oh my god, it's not even 6 in the morning. Go to bed. Until later, I'm gonna say toodaloo. Take care. Bye-bye.